So before I bring you President Akufo-Addo's victory speech and the NDC's concerns raised, the EC this morning has made a correction to that total number of votes figure put out by Madame Jane Mensah, as you just heard it there. So as you can see, this is dated 10th December 2020, and is a summary of the 2020 presidential election results without Techiman South constituency. So they put out all the figures there, but I'll take you to the very bottom of that statement because that's where the news is, and it's that the chairperson of the Electoral Commission inadvertently used 13,433,573 as the total valid votes cast. The total valid votes cast is 13,119,460. Now, the Electoral Commission goes to say this does not change the percentages stated for each candidate and the declaration made by the chairperson. So there you have it. There's a correction to the figures there. So they're saying it's no longer 13,433,573 as total votes cast, but 13,119,460. We've already seen a lot of messages going around raising issues with this because people decided to calculate the total votes for President Akufo-Addo and John Mahama as against the figure stated by the Electoral Commissioner, and it did not correspond with the percentages, and so the Electoral Commission has had to come up this morning. We were hoping to speak to an analyst to talk about how all this fuels the perception that something untoward may be happening, but obviously we had to take you to Kodeo, and so there's just been a bit of change in plans. But let me just bring you what President Akufo-Addo had to say after the results were declared by the EC chairperson.
The decisive margin of victory in this election constitutes for me an endorsement of the policies and programs initiated by my government and put before the electorate. And I'm determined to do all in my power to accomplish the task of this new mandate and thereby justify the confidence reposed in me. I assure you, fellow Ghanaians, that I'll do my best not to let you down.
Well, the president also called on the opposition NDC to forge a partnership with government and work in the interest of the country.
The Ghanaian people, through the results, have made it loud and clear that the two parties, the MPP and NDC, must work together, especially in Parliament, for the good of the country. Now is the time for each and every one of us, irrespective of our political affiliations, to unite, join hands, stand shoulder to shoulder, and work hard to place Ghana where she deserves to be, a prosperous and dynamic member of the global community, making her own unique contribution to the growth of world civilization.